My name is Nigel. You have already met Tracey. We both represent an organisation called My Life, My Choice. Tracey won an Oxfordshire Volunteer Award last year, 2012. She's my wife.
My Life, My Choice is run by and for people with learning disabilities. Our charity has a number of different and exciting projects. We run a nightclub, a radio show and a training team.
The main work of our charity is our Champions project. Our Champions campaign and Speak Up for the rights of people with learning disabilities. We think this work makes a real difference to our lives. This is what we want to concentrate on tonight.
Our main campaign over the last 12 months has been to combat hate crime against people with learning disabilities. We've been working with Thames Valley Police, Stop Hate UK and Oxfordshire County Council to improve things. Some of you might not see hate crime against people with learning disabilities as a major issue. If you are one of those people, please listen to what Nigel has to say.
On the 1st of May 2006, Sean Miles, a young man with learning disabilities, was falsely accused of being a paedophile and kidnapped, stripped naked, stabbed, and then allowed to drown in the Thames River at Oxford. The legacy of this incident is still felt by our members. Hate crime is the most important issue. Stopping them, leading full and enjoyable lives.
There's been loads of media coverage during our campaign to raise awareness. Me and my husband appeared on BBC One Saturday to tell our story. We were a little worried that our appearance would start the bullies off again, but we couldn't have been more wrong. We were overwhelmed by the number of people who came up to us offering support, saying things like, if you get any more bother, let us know, we'll sort the troublemakers out. It reminded me of how important it is to speak up and to have a voice. Please join us in watching the news items again.
Years. Nigel Taylor has been married to Tracey for 11 years. His learning disabilities are more noticeable than his wife's, and so it's Nigel who suffers the most abuse when he ventures out of their house in Banbury.
I was sat on the back of a bus and two people said, what do we want to back it like you sat next to us before? And I had to take my hearing aids out because I wanted to pretend I couldn't hear what they were actually saying to me. And it really affected me quite deeply. It really got me down.
There's been an incident in the past when I actually spoke to this person and said, can you leave him alone? He just was shouting loads of abuse at me.
So if you challenge somebody, it makes it worse?
Yeah, it does.
Nationally, the charity MENCAP says 9 out of every 10 people with learning disabilities have been shouted at, bullied or abused because of their disability. In the last year alone, more than half of the members of Tracey and Nigel's support group say they've been the victims of hate crime. The group is run by and campaigns for people with learning difficulties.
Our message is to speak up, speak easy and to speak out to police and to see a crime, to report it as it takes place. Or you see anyone that's got a disability getting abused, is to speak out and get it sorted by the police.
If more witnesses to the sort of abuse Nigel suffers are willing to go to the police, it's hoped more victims will have the confidence to speak up themselves. Emma Campbell, BBC Oxford News.
We now need your support to help us with the next stage of our campaign. We now want to build the skills and confidence of our members so that each individual can take action. Any funding we receive tonight will be used to train and coach 6 people with learning disabilities who will then 10 training workshops onto 130 of their peers. The programme will result in 6 champions increasing their knowledge, skills and confidence as paid trainers within the My Life, My Choice training team. Also, 130 people with learning disabilities will be more informed and aware about what hate crime is, how to avoid it and how to tackle it.
Together with your support, people with learning disabilities will reduce the impact of the bullies.
We hope that you can support us. We would now be happy to take any questions.